enough to make a sick. I was laying out with the vultures. If you wanna closure, I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion. I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all felt like we frozen. This is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. This that ride, drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This is my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. To 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've Hall of Famer patrolling the sideline. The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
He does. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. James in the post. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. James Harden with the rebound. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Golden State. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Harden. Driving in. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. Would love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Allen. And it's Miami with the rebound. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now here's Durant. Drains the three-pointer. KD's got 5 points so far.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
You can't send Durant to the line too often. He's always been an efficient free throw shooter. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Harden surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Golden State moving it around. And Allen slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Outside for KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And the Warriors with possession here. Harden up top. He has 7. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Outside, Levine. .32 seconds left in the first. Offline with his 3. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Warriors. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Jackson Davis. It'll count. Jared Allen has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere.
17.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I like how they're going right after defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's a big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll, but it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Yep, it counts.
And sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
Here's Strother. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Warriors leading. Here's Alexander Walker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Allen. Another shot, and it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that dunk. Wow.
Out to the right wing. Here's Henderson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Strother. Inside. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
No good from Grant.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
They get it back. Out to the right wing. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Allen. Good D by Johnson.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And again, the turnover by the Heat.
Basketball. Substitution for your Warriors.
Warriors trailed by 3. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr. A tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Heat basketball.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
LeBron James.
1:32 left to play in the first half. Here's Strother. And the rejection by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron, not wasting the chance to make a statement with his defense.
Back to Eubanks. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Strother. Carter on the wing. That one drops for him. Carter's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out. Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
That one goes in. Strother's got 5.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Well, Heat leading by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the left wing. Shoots from the corner. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 4. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. James crowbars it in.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. And That's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, so that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Straight to the bucket, Durant.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Warriors trailed by 7. The shot, no good. And here are the Heat now. And Durant, here we go. On the wing, Daniels. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And he makes that one.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's James missing. Miami leading by 7. Here's KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Back to Grant. It's Henderson on the wing. It's Henderson on the wing. And that one goes long.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Eubanks. No good, unable to end this run. Outside, Jones for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. Miami needs to get a shot off. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Warriors trailed by 13. Durant with the steal. Levine wide open. They get it back. Second chance shot. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Levine can't hit. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. No good from Grant. Jones looking for an opening. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Jared Allen. Julius Randle.
And 101 left to play in the third. Allen shot is off. The Heat leading by 13. Jones, no one around him.
Herbert Jones.
Drops one in from the wing. Jones has got his first points of the night.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
For three, Levine. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Jones from outside. Warriors with the rebound. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Allen, top of the key. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Allen's got 12.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
Jackson Davis in the corner. Stolen by Michael Conley. And so it's Miami sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shoot.
The Heat, 59.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Warriors trailed by 14. Pass to Randle. Shoots over Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Harden. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Basketball.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
At the line.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Second team foul.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. And Durant puts up a deep three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Rebound by the Heat. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Oh, he misses the dunk. Warriors trailed by 12. To the middle. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And here's Miami. Outside, Levine. Jackson Davis in the corner. Durant feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Jump shot is good that time. KD's got 22.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
LaVine for three. The rebound by James. To the wing right side. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
LaVine for three. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. LeBron with it. Now defended by LaVine. Now here is Harden. Clock at 4. And he trims the lead to single digits.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Here's KD. Not going to go that time.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Pass to Jackson Davis. In the corner, Daniels. Drills it from outside. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Harden. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Relentless on the backboard. Randall, a fantastic rebounder, and that time it directly leads to points.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Here's James. Rebound by the Heat. Wide open look. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Assist goes to...
Yeah, they suck the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
And yes, it's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both. Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Here's Neesmith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so Miami
you to look good, it's a habit. I'm too cold when you see it, they jacket. Feel like